What is up, YouTube? This is PZZSC in here. Just wanted to make a real quick sort of follow-up video to my last video, pertaining mostly to this Zippo. In my last video, I've been referring to this as being a solid copper Zippo Slim because it looks like copper. I mean, I've always wanted a copper Zippo, so I was just so convinced when I saw it in the store that since it looked kind of like copper to me, that I was just so convinced that it was copper that I just completely believed in my own mind that it was copper. But a lot of people have been asking me questions about this one because there's something unusual about it. Most of Zippo's, or actually all of Zippo's solid copper models, if you look on the bottom stamp, will say copper somewhere on there. And this one doesn't have that. So in my mind, I was thinking, well, maybe they just don't put that word on the Slims or something. But I was starting to get some questions about it. And I did a little bit of research and noticed that sometimes Zippo actually plates lighters in copper, or at least they did back in the day. So that kind of led me to think, well, maybe this is one of those that's been plated in copper because when they plate them in copper, they don't actually put the copper on the bottom. I've actually replaced the insert with a regular insert just so I wouldn't damage the special one that it came with. But I also looked inside of it today, and if you look inside of there, can you see in there? Dang it, I'm gonna have to get a flashlight. If you take a look at the inside, you'll see on the left, which is the only side I've been seeing, was the only side I've actually been looking in, you'll see it looks like it's still solid copper, or solid something. But when you look in the actual body, yeah, that's clearly a brass body. So when I saw that today, my heart sank a lot. I was incredibly disappointed to notice that today, but alas, it just kind of made me curious as to, well, what kind of Zippo is this? So I finally decided to peel off the little Smoky Mountain Knife Works tag. And when I did that, I actually noticed that it's not copper related at all. This is actually 1600RG Slim Brass. I don't know what F means, but we can see it actually is rose gold. So it's either been finished, which is what I think the F could stand for. It's either been finished to look like rose gold, or it's rose gold plated. I'm not entirely sure which one of those is right, but there you go. It could be featuring. That's the other F I was thinking, which means it might be plated in rose gold. So, yeah, it turns out this isn't copper related at all. In fact, I didn't even know that Zippo used to do anything with rose gold, so I thought that was totally cool. This right here actually is my little rose gold pocket watch. You can see that they match up pretty good. They're a little bit different. Again, rose gold is kind of a gold alloy, so obviously you might get different inconsistencies depending on who made the rose gold or who mixed it, but you can see that pretty close. So yeah, this probably would match up nicely with one of those rose gold iPhones or something. But anyways, just a real quick follow-up video I wanted to make for you guys. Honestly didn't know that Zippo used to work with rose gold, so I thought it was kind of neat, so I figured I would enlighten you all, which means now I guess I technically have a gold-plated Zippo insert, so that's kind of neat. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and go now. Thank you so very much for watching, and adios.